I promise you this is so far from anything that you've ever been to.
And now.
All right, so key driver number 2, increasing the effectiveness of your sales process. So first part is increase the number of contacts made. So how could we increase the number of contacts made? What are some ways? Dialer, right? If you don't have a dialer, the amount of effort you put into getting any list into a dialer, even if it's 100 people that you got to call for an event or whatever, just technology. So some sort of dialing system. What else? Time block, right? Actually being a leader and taking like an ounce of what Elrod brings to his team and saying every day, 5 days a week, everyone is going to be in the office 8:30 to 10:30. We're role playing 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 10:30. And some people on your team, if you shift it, they're not going to like it. But if you know the future of your team is dependent on that core thing happening every day, then you'll make it happen, and you'll deal with the consequences of people that just don't want to work. That's a really, really good one. What else?
Call nights.
Call nights. That's an awesome one. And they could be call nights just calling anyone. They could be calling past clients. They could be calling Sphere. Make it fun. We've started to do those once a month now and have contests and boards. And anybody do those weekly? I know there's some people that do weekly call nights. And the cool thing is that the data shows that people don't want to answer the phone. Like back in the Proctor days, those guys had me like every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday morning, 3-hour time blocks away from your family. Best time is 8 to 9 a.m. and 4 to 5 p.m. So your normal calling time should include 8 to 9 a.m. and your call nights could include, it's just a little bit longer day if your agents want to go home 4 to 5. It could be get in the office 3:30, we're role playing, we're getting some energy around it, you're hitting the phones at 4, you're going to 5:30. And so it's not this like, I'm going to take away from your family, 6:30 to 8:30, which is what I used to think. What else? Increase the number of contacts made. Accountability, right? Inspect what you expect. So really, really driving home accountability with your team.
Add your family and friends onto that call list and train them.
How?
Train them to make sure that they're referring business to you. A lot of times they just let it drift to the wayside as well. Somebody's looking for a home and they don't ask the next question because they don't know.
Yeah, that's a really good one. So train people that already know, like, and trust you, right? Like your core friends, your core family. Like it's having that, that conversation's easy. Hey, I've got big goals and I need your help and this is how you can help me specifically. And have a sheet of paper that says, this is exactly in the ballpark of what you should say. And this is the website you should send them to, or make sure you get their contact information. I can't tell you, and I've heard this over and over again, how many times you hear from a person like, oh, I gave like they show up at my freaking fall festival for the 5th year in a row. I can't tell you how many people I've referred to you. And I was like, I'll tell you, it's none, because we have no freaking closings, and you bring 5 people to our Fall Fest every year. You'd be like, oh, no, I tell everyone about you. And it's just like, okay, but, and that's just my bad, right, for not doing that. Not, calling her up and saying, hey, listen, I hope you had a great time, eating like 8 pounds of brisket. Now that that's digested, this is how you can help me, and being really deliberate about it. All right.